You didn't choose where you're standing right now. Math did. That seat you picked at a coffee shop, that spot you took in a crowded room, even the distance you keep from strangers. It feels personal. It feels random. But it's not. Because the moment you step into any social space, your brain begins solving a complex geometric problem, instantly, silently, and without your permission. Look around the next time you enter a crowd. At first you see people, movement, noise, chaos. But if you look closer, something else appears. Patterns, invisible lines forming between individuals, clusters emerging out of nowhere, perfect spacing that no one agreed on, yet everyone follows. This is what scientists call the hidden geometry of human behavior, a system where every movement you make is shaped by mathematical rules older than civilization itself. One of the most powerful of these rules is something called hexagonal packing. It's the same structure bees use to build honeycombs, the same pattern found in crystals and molecular structures. And somehow, it's also the pattern humans naturally fall into when occupying space. Why? Because it's the most efficient way to exist near others without conflict. Your brain is constantly calculating, where can I stand without feeling crowded? Where can I see everything around me? Where am I safest? And the answer is almost always the same, a position that fits into a six-sided, evenly spaced grid. You don't see it, but you follow it, every single time. Now zoom out. In larger crowds, concerts, stadiums, protests, this pattern evolves into something even more complex. People don't just spread out, they cluster. And these clusters, they often align with structures influenced by prime numbers. Not by design, but by necessity. Prime numbers create groupings that resist perfect symmetry, and in dynamic environments, perfect symmetry is unstable. So instead of forming neat, predictable rows, humans naturally break into uneven, staggered formation structures that allow movement, flexibility, and survival. It looks chaotic, but it's actually optimized. Quick pause. If this is already changing how you see crowds, hit like, follow, it's all about Frank, and stay with me, because what comes next will make this impossible to unsee. Even the way crowds move through a city follows strict mathematical behavior. Scientists studying pedestrian flow have found that humans behave almost exactly like particles in a fluid. You slow down when density increases. You speed up when space opens. You shift direction based on invisible pressure from those around you. No one tells you to do it. You just do. Because your brain is constantly solving equations you never see. And here's where it gets unsettling. When pressure increases during emergencies, panic, or mass gatherings, these patterns don't disappear. They become stronger. Crowds compress into wave-like formations. Movement becomes synchronized. People begin to act less like individuals and more like a single system, a living equation. This phenomenon is known as emergent behavior, where simple individual decisions combine to create complex, predictable outcomes. No leader, no blueprint, no coordination, and yet, perfect structure. Now think about your own life. The seat you choose at a restaurant. The space you leave between you and others in an elevator. The way your friend group naturally stabilizes in size. You think these are choices, but they are responses to invisible constraints, geometry, probability, and spatial efficiency. Even your social circle isn't random. Too many connections create instability. Too few limit growth. So your relationships settle into a balance, a structure, a pattern, not by accident, by design. And once you see it, everything changes. Crowds stop looking like chaos. They start looking like grids, like equations solving themselves in real time. You begin to notice the spacing, the clustering, the flow. You realize something most people never do. You are not just in the system. You are part of it. Every step you take adjusts the equation. Every movement you make influences the pattern. Every decision you think is yours is shaped by forces you cannot see. So the next time you walk into a crowded space, pause. Don't move right away. Watch. See where people stand. See how they spread. See how the invisible structure reveals itself. Because you're not just watching people anymore, you're watching math come alive. And if this made you see the world differently, follow It's All About Frank for the next chapter in the science series, where we break down the hidden systems shaping your reality, one invisible pattern at a time.